Hey guys, it's Friday afternoon here in the Philippines, so it is time for us to do our free-for-all weekend video. And this is very similar to like last week's Black Friday event because we're doing black cars again today, but it is a new box set from Hot Wheels, and it's the Team Transport Black Hole set. And I was like amazed that I actually found this set here. But before we get into that, as you noticed, I'm trying to switch up some diorama, like background scenes, so we're not always looking at the same stuff all the time. So now, today, we have Ron's Auto Cells, and then we have the Texaco gas station from Johnny Lightning. As we did, like Wednesday, we were at Mr. Norm's again, and last week, we had out the Sunoco gas station and such, just trying to break up the monotony to give us something different to look at during the video. So I'm going to try to do that more often, trying to break things up and make different scenes for us to look at. Maybe eventually get another dealership or something. I was supposed to have a Plymouth dealership, but I have no idea what happened to the guy and what happened to making it, but it never got finished, so maybe we'll get something else in the works. Who knows? But yeah, trying to break it up just to kind of give us a little bit different appeal to each video. So anyways, without saying anything else, let's bring in the Black Hole Team Transport set. Really cool set. Love the diorama background. This is going to be perfect for some shots on Instagram with all the drag racing cars I have. This staging lane with the Christmas tree and everything, perfect for photo ops. So cannot wait to try to take some pictures with this background. The cars themselves, great lineup. 3 really popular gassers from Hot Wheels, and I'm not a big fan of the black rear wheels. I would have opted for chrome, but that's me. So maybe eventually I'm going to take one of these Black Hole Novas because I've got quite a few of them now. I've got another one like right here. I've got 2 Team Transport sets, both wheel variations on the retro rigs, so I have those 2. So yeah, I'm going to take one of these and use that chrome marker on the back wheels whenever I find the chrome marker and see how that comes out, because I think it would look much better. So anyways, let's get these guys out and take a better look at them. But first, let's take a look at the box. This is the 3rd one in the box sets of the Team Transport. The first one was the Fast and Furious with Dom's Charger, Brian's Supra, and Jesse's Jetta with a ramp back hauler. Then we had the Nissan set, I believe was second, or it was first, who knows. One of those 2 were the first, and then the other was second. So the Nissan set had a 240Z, and a 510 wagon, and then a Laurel, and then also I don't know if it was a ramp back or what kind of hauler was in that set. But anyways, then we have this one, and now there's a Euro set out with a ramp back hauler once again, and the 917 Golf Porsche, and a Mercedes Gullwing, and then a Jaguar XKE. So that's a really cool set. I would love to have just a 917 from that set because of Steve McQueen and the Golf livery. It looks really cool, so that would be a cool one to have. But anyways, this doesn't indicate any name on the box. The Fast and Furious one I believe did, and I know the Nissan one did because I had Nissan in real big lettering here. But this doesn't indicate anything about the Black Hole, just Team Transport, Car Culture, Hot Wheels Premium, metal on metal, real riders. And then on the back it shows you what you get. 65 Mercury Comet Cyclone, 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser, 66 Supernova, and the retro rig. And then it gives you your made in Thailand, choking hazards, and all of that in a bunch of different languages and so forth. Then on the bottom of the box, it tells you a little bit about Mattel and all the licensing and all of the trademarks for all of the car companies and so forth. So really nothing spectacular there. Probably the most interesting thing on this box is the background, which I think looks killer. That will go great with some cars. As I said, that's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to most is the cardboard insert of this set. So I've already cut the half sticker type things so we can slide this out easily. And anyways, I have to cut these out, but these are in there a little easier than most. They don't have the wire ties. They have rubber bands holding them in, but the rubber bands are also package taped. The only one that has a wire tie is the retro rig, because actually this set, when I bought it, I didn't get overcharged for it, I don't think, but it didn't have the retro rig. It only came with the 3 cars. I have no idea why somebody would have opted at the factory to keep the retro rigs, but this place had like 10 sets, all of them missing the retro rig, but it had the other 3. Usually the most sought after and stolen one would be the 55 Gasser, so I could not understand why the least desirable one, the retro rig, was missing. But with all this being said, it still is more than what Walmart is, but we got these here for like, I think, $30 is what it works out to be. And as I said, I paid $30 for the 3-car piece that didn't have the retro rig. This is actually one of mine from the Team Transports, but I just wanted to give you like the idea of like what the whole set looks like. And once again, I have no idea why they would have taken these. And I've been getting these type of things, like all of my like cool like green light sets and Johnny Lightning sets and Hot Wheels sets that you don't see in the Philippines. If you guys are from the Philippines and wondering where I'm getting this stuff, it's all coming from Indonesia. There's a lot of great sellers on Indonesia with some really, really good prices, with some really hard to find car culture stuff. So that's where I've been getting a lot of my stuff from. So check out Shopee, check out these guys. They're newer on there, but they have some good stuff. And there's a couple of them that I can kind of say that they're good people, good to buy from. I've had no problem. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to give you the sellers' names and stuff. So they are very stand-up sellers, ship quickly with premium items. So anyways, yeah, this set here, I paid 1,500 pesos for the 3 pieces, plus another 50 pesos for shipping. So it was $30 for the set and $1 for shipping. So $31 for it to be shipped from Indonesia to my door. So I don't think I did too bad with that. Since these I think are like $25 SRP at Walmart. Then you have your taxes, and then if you don't find it on the shelf and you have to buy it on eBay, even if you get it for SRP, shipping in the States is going to cost you like $10 for a box this size going from one state to the next. So not too bad, I don't think, anyways, for what I paid. So anyways, as you see, these guys are, I had used this just to hold the retro rig in place, as I said, so we could kind of get the idea of what it looked like. And I'm kind of still curious, like, why the retro rig was missing. But anyways, they had the regular, like, full set for, like, it was $45 or something like that, or $42. But the retro rig isn't worth $10 to me, and I have a couple. That's why I just opted to get the set without the retro rig. So anyways, as you can see how they're held down, they're rubber bands that are taped. So I've got my little Chevy C10 pickup scissor and razor kit, and I am, there's my razor over here. So I use this to usually cut the cardboard with, the little razors. So let's go ahead and get the 55 out first. So I'll just cut him like that, and then that should pretty much, well, maybe not. So actually, maybe it'll be easier to just lift the car a little and cut the rubber bands like so. So there we go. And there is your 55 Gasser. And get this off. And if you guys remember, like in my one video, well, I'll have to get this off. There we go. Anyways, in my one video about being thankful for cars, I showed you the Selections Gasser and how much different the base is on the Selections release of that one, because with that one, the bumper is made to the base and you don't have these holes there. So they are still using both bases, I guess. And anyways, the interior bucket was different or separate than the engine and the bumper on the Selections release. So they're still using old style bases on the retail releases, like from Walmart and such. So yeah, kind of unique that they have that special base that was in the Selections. I'd like to know how many other Gassers have that. I know like none of the retail releases have it. So the only other ones that may have used that base is the club stuff and the convention stuff. So kind of curious to see that. Now this uses those ET like cheater slicks. As you can see, it's got like the ridges cut into the sidewall on the very edge, and then it has the grooves in the slick to kind of give it that street slick look. I would have opted to have all black wheels on it besides just having two chrome and two black. And I do not like the front wheel choice on this car. They're just too deep. They stick out too far. That was my big beef with the last convention one, the white one, because of the front wheels on it. I don't think they look right. I've never seen a real Gasser with reversed offset front wheels that's actually racing. Usually they have skinny ones or really skinny ones like the Nova, or they have standard offsets like the Mercury, not reverse like this. So yeah, it just does not look quite right on this car, but still not bad. Another Gasser in the collection, and exact same paint job as the Nova, not really much difference, so there's not much to explain here. And even the vanity plate is black. Does it say Black Hoe? No, I wouldn't say that, I don't think. I think there's an L there, I hope. So let's try to get it to focus. Black end, okay. So BLCKND. I thought it was BLCKHO. So thank God it's not that, huh? But anyways, yeah, black end. So wonder if the other cars have different vanity plates, because I think the Nova had, well, this is one from the Team Transport. It has no plate. Now, when I say Team Transport, I know this box set is Team Transport, but this is the one from the original, like, chrome 5-slot retro rig Team Transport. So it has no vanity plate. It has no plate at all. So let's go ahead and get the other Nova out. There we are, and same deal, same car, nothing new, nothing special on this. It's the exact same thing. Although this actually is Mike Zarnock had pointed out in one of his videos that there was a semi-gloss, like matte black and black primer. Now, this one in this box set, I would say definitely looks like black primer. And this looks like kind of a matte black. So, yeah, these two I could say I do see the difference in. Like they were saying with the regular team transporters in the blister pack, that's was supposed to be the case. But I didn't see it on the two that I had. But these two, I definitely see the difference. So, anyways, same tempo layout, same everything, even on the back deck lid. You got your moon eyes, your 66 over there, and painted tail lights, same front end, same big block Chevy. So everything's the same except that this is more of a black primer. So that I will say for sure that Mike Zarnock was right about that. I just didn't see it on the regular blister pack team transporters. So there is a black primer and then a matte black, because these two I can definitely see the difference. It's vague, but it's definitely there. The one in my right hand here is your semi-gloss matte black, satin black, whatever you want to call it, and this would be your black primer, I would say. So definitely differences on these two. Pretty cool. So that, I will have to say, is very unique. It is definitely a black primer on that one. So let's get the Comet out. And I don't know if you guys have seen the new team transporters coming up, but there's a really nice Comet set coming up. It's red and white Comet, and then there's also the Golf Lancia in this set that's the same transporter like the Mercedes Gullwing, that big van looking team transporter. So it is really, really cool. And hey, this actually has a different wheel on the back of it than the others. It's not the typical 5-spoke. It's like a steel rim with a different style slick on it. So pretty cool. And then these front wheels are to represent like weld wheels, and they don't look bad, but I prefer the skinnies like on the Nova. They would have looked great on this car. And then the first release of this car in the Garage Series really had a nice set of front wheels on it. The ET slot looking wheels, but they were skinny and the diameter wasn't too big. But yeah, so this is a little bit different. This would have been something like you had seen on like factory, like super stock cars, where they would have your factory like wheels in the front, or they would put a nice set of chrome like 5-spokes for their street wheels, and then when they go to the track they have their steel rims with the slicks. So that's pretty cool. Basically what this kind of indicates and represents, I would say. So just checking it because the wheels wobble a little bit, but not too bad. So pretty cool. Different than usual. As I said, I would have rather seen all chrome, something like that, but this is actually a little more suiting than having like the black 5-spokes. Like most people buying 5-spokes would keep them chrome to match the front ones, or opt for all chrome all the way around, but these are steel rims, so that I could see being painted black. So that fits. So this one has Mercury on it, just spelt a little differently with M-U-R-K-R-Y. It's pretty cool. So as I said, they got that new one coming out that's going to be pretty cool. And then there's an Advent R32 set coming in its setup too. So it's really cool set of team transporters coming up. And that's what I was talking about, having this set up for like some diorama shots. I'll have to take that plastic off, but that'd be really cool for some Instagram photos later on. I'll have to break it down and stuff and make it flat, but that actually is really, really cool looking. So yeah, check me out on Instagram. I'll have some pictures on there maybe later tonight of these guys and then some other cars too. So pretty cool setup. So guys, this is the set. I hope you enjoyed it. And then maybe later on, maybe after the holidays, we'll be doing the European set. I'm not sure because it is available right now in Indonesia for a pretty reasonable price. So I may pick it up and unbox it too. I'm not sure. But anyways, if you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will be happy to answer all your questions. I respond to everyone, so please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video, tell your friends about my channel, and enjoy your weekend. We will be back maybe over the weekend. If not, we'll be back on Monday. Thanks for watching.